Welcome to Mutual Aid TikTok with That Darn Chat. One of the coolest programs that our mutual aid network has is neighbor-to-neighbor giving. We don't use language like sponsor or sponsee because it's solidarity, not charity. One of the other members started a grocery sharing program. Someone would email us or call us and say that they needed support getting their groceries. The mutual aid group would use social media networks to find somebody who would be willing to provide groceries. Then a volunteer on the back end would do their best to match up according to proximity. These people would usually pair up for about 3 months trying to get someone back on their feet or help them out of a tough situation. The neighbors would be paired up and they could work it out however they wanted. One person could give the other person cash or they could go to the grocery store for them. In Chicago, there are a bunch of CSA programs where basically you can order one CSA box for you and then have the other delivered to someone. The understanding is that it was temporary, but a lot of those pairs have continued to be in solidarity with each other. You get to know each other. In the spirit of the neighbor-to-neighbor grocery program, we also did a gift exchange. We started by putting up flyers with a QR code. It went to a form that looked like this. Below this, there's a translation. We asked simple information like name, phone number, best contact, can you deliver, and then it was like how many kids can you donate to. Once we figured out how many people were willing to gift, then we started distributing the request form. We sent this out to local schools, got in touch with the social workers there, and we put up signs at our local Love Community Fridge. We also posted on Instagram and Facebook. Had a bunch of questions, how many kids, and then based on that, the form took you to a place where you could fill out information about your child. Like this. After that, we used both forms and put them in a Sheets tab thing, and we would go through and we would match them. We have a shared email account just for this project. In the drafts, we created a template, and once you matched the pairs, you would send out the email to the people who were matched. After that, it was out of our hands and it was up to the pair to coordinate. In our Slack, we have a couple of people who identified themselves as being helpful in translation. Our neighborhood has a really high Hispanic population. Most of this was coordinated through text, Google Translate, but we had volunteers on deck who were able to help with any sort of language barrier. In order to supplement if we got too many requests and we couldn't meet the needs with a match, we also set up a drop-off box at some of the local cafes. We've done this 2 years in a row and it's been a huge success. Drop your questions or interact to stay on Mutual Aid TikTok.